What is up, my tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Got some more mom draft. Best of 3, as we now sit on our rank. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card needs. We opened ourselves an Invasion of Karsus. It's decent, but it's also red. And if you're playing red, you're probably dead. Good pack. I mean, I think the easy pick is probably just Preening Champion. Passing Herbology Instructor, Fearless Scald. It's just too good when you're preening, you know? If you're preening, you're weaning. That's what they say. And now where do we go from here? I don't know. This second pick is nothing exciting. The only individual blue card is Stasis Field, which I'm not sure you want to ever second pick. Awakening's okay. Huntmaster's okay. Barrage Emoti, all okay. I guess Sigil Sentinel's also fine. Pretty weak. I guess I'm just going to second pick Completed Huntmaster and ask myself, is this really where I want to be in life? I guess the answer to that one is, yeah, that's not too bad. Final Flourish here after Completed Huntmaster. Overtaking Herbology Instructor is probably not the worst place you could be. Overgrown Pest is also in the pack. Instructor is so good, though. Is Instructor better than Flourish? That's an interesting question. It's probably close. I guess since we're at the beginning of pack 1, I'd rather stay open and take the Instructor here. But maybe slightly awkward after already passing one. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of reward. I mean, had I taken the Flourish, Unseal, or Mauler are both fine, but after taking Instructor, Portent Tracker's great. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe I go Force 5 colors. Enough of those standard straight-up 2-color decks. Maybe we force a 5-color fun deck of sorts, as we get a Corruption of Tawashi now, which is usually pretty good if you end up in like a base blue-green deck. Blue-green is the archetype of like flip cards. It doesn't have to be necessarily incubate, just flip cards in general, right? So Corruption of Tawashi is a nice one there. Okay, I can get behind this as we get another Portent Tracker over Thornwood Falls. I think this is the best card in the pack anyway, so absolutely. Yeah. This is a good start. And now if I find any Blighted Burgeonings, they just get so much better when you already have a Portent Tracker, and in this case we have 2. Good. Good. Mutagen Connoisseurs are a blue-green card that you can expect to get fairly late as well, so if there are any Mutagen Connoisseurs opened in the draft, we could do that. Or, you know, we wouldn't be surprised to see them even 7th pick, even if we got one next pack. Seems good. Yeah, no, I'm digging this. Essence, Tidal Terror, and a Chomping Kavu. Let's take our Tidal Terror number 1. As this is best of 3, having access to sideboard cards, though, would not be terrible. Though I think Assimilate Essence is a good main deck card, but if we're in blue and we're doing some rampy stuff, then Tidal Terror is pretty solid. I have actually disliked a lot of the land cyclers as of late. Like in Blue-White Knights, I generally don't tend to run Tidal Terrors, for example. But in a deck like this, they can find your mana early, and then you can cast them later on as a good win con or whatever. So the highest upside pick is what? Probably this Tranquil Cove. It's a pretty late reinforcement and a pretty late agent. I guess a pretty late Cavalier too. These are just really good 2-drops for each of their respective colors. I think we're okay just taking the Cove though. Getting the Omen Hawker on the wheel. Also not a terrible one in blue-green, right? Like I said, you end up with a lot of transform cards, whether it be incubate or otherwise. And so you can often put the Hawker to good use. Let's see, sideboard Barrage, potential main deck Revelation. I don't think we're going to be starting Blade Master in our main. Let's take the Barrage here. And now if I randomly get like a Borborygmos or something, we'll have a reason to be playing red, and then access to Barrage could be good. So no Blighted Burgeonings in the first pack, but not a big deal. 2 Portent Trackers I think is better anyways. So just 2 transform cards right now. Let's see, Eyes of Gitaxias would be great for us. Copper Host Crusher. This is another card that's probably going to live in our sideboard. Would be my guess. I don't think we want to take Scoured Barrens here, right? Depending on. There are so many better things to do with 8 mana in this format, or rather, there are so many better things to do with 7+ mana in this format, I should say. But this is a big beater, and if I get enough ramp, then it might be worthwhile. Okay. So sideboard Change the Equation or Serpent Blade Assailant. The Assailant's definitely a main deck worthy card, but I think I like sideboard. Option Change. Escort's okay. Escort's okay. Would never start 2, but having access to 1 is alright. Hey, look at that. It's been a long time since I've had Invasion of New Phyrexia. And now that Tranquil Cove I picked up looks fantastic. I do lose on a couple of good cards, both the Aerialist and the Pest, but yes, 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 that is quite bomby. And now we have an Invasion of Amonkhet, a second Corruption of Tawashi. Seed of Hope is okay, Temporal Cleansing's okay. I have a feeling I want to take a second Corruption of Tawashi here. That's good. Very nice. Yeah, now we would really like to get some Blighted Burgeonings. They fix, they ramp, and they flip for corruption, so... Burgeoning looks like a pretty premium 3-drop. My concern right now is that blue-green standalone doesn't have many great removal spells, as we do get a Burgeoning here. We haven't seen any Cosmic Hungers or Tandem Takedowns. We haven't seen any as far as Dispersals. So, gotta be on the lookout for those ones. Wary Thespian over nothing, I guess? I don't think we want to be running the Thunderhead Squadron in this build. Invasion of Lorwyn. That could be worth splashing as well for a little bit of removal. Taking that over Inga, I think, is probably fine. Yeah, let's go with the removal spell here. Artistic Refusal, Stasis Field, Chomping Kavu, Wary Thespian. I think Refusal's the best card, but doesn't really fit our deck very well. Kind of mid-tier. Almost wondering if I'd rather just take the Stasis Field now to have access to that. I mean, I do have a decent number of cheap creatures. I guess the Refusal is going to be harder to pick up. Let's just take it, I suppose. And we can worry about cheap interaction later. Another Botanical Brawler. We just saw 2 of those go by. Or rather, this will be the second. Analyst is filler. Shapecraft is kind of filler. Hopper is kind of filler. I will say now that if we do end up playing Invasion plus Invasion of Lorne plus Invasion of New Phyrexia, that the Scoured Barrens would be a double off-color splash fixer. So maybe we do that. Looks kind of weird, but I can see that paying off. I'm not going to splash Invasion of Moag, I don't think. Halo Charge Scab does get back battles. Unseal could potentially be good here as well. I'm going to take the first Unseal, even though we might not end up playing it. Okay, there's that Brawler on the wheel. Oh, I want to take it, but I don't think it's right. We probably just want to take the Fertilid's Favor here for a ramp and fixing. Seed of Hope, Chomping Kavu, Ravenous Sailback is like okay. Really, actually, the Seed of Hope does look good here. The only card that it doesn't hit is Artistic Refusal, so currently we can never brick on Seed of Hope. Alright, we'll get that Halo Charge Scab now over second change the equation sideboard. And I'll take the Urn. I don't know if I'm going to play it. Maybe if we don't end up with a lot of good fixing. Let's go to pack 3 where we open an Omnath. I think it is actually correct to take Omnath here. We're only losing 1 card, and that's the Cryptomancer. And the upside of having access to Omnath, I think, makes a lot of sense. Let's do it. Why not? Nice thing is, black, you can play with Phyrexian mana, so we just need a teensy bit of red fixing to make that work out, and right now we have Burgeoning and Fertilid's Favor. A little bit off the deep end here. Hey, Kami of Whispered Hopes now. Okay, there goes a tandem takedown. The Kami's perfect. I don't have a way to add too many 1/1 counters to it, but I have a few, right? We have the Chomping pickup that we just got and the Fertilid's Favor. Luris, wow. Sadly can't take that. Man, there's a Norn's Inquisitor and a Spell Spear here. We're on the second, or rather our third Portent Tracker. The nice thing about these Portent Trackers is that we do have those 2 big invasions. So, besides just being ramp, or maybe even fixing, we can remove counters from those. Atraxa! Wow! There's a Preening Champion here, too. Atraxa's really, really strong. Oh, I might run that Urn of Godfire after all. Preening Champion is by far and away the correct choice. But if I'm already going off the deep end, I mean, why not go a little bit deeper? I would love to get 1 more Blighted Burgeoning if possible. Skyline was actually a great pickup too, though. Yeah, can I get 1 more piece of fixing, please? So we get another brick pack. 1 more piece of fixing. Another refusal. Seed of Hope is kind of like another piece of fixing, but it's bad fixing. Let's see, Halo Hopper's a pretty easy cut here. I think Refusal could actually be a really easy cut in our deck as well. Man, no more fixing. Darn it. Okay, well, we'll take the Serpent Blade Assailant. That grabs a red source, but that's the 1 color that does not overlap with Atraxa and Omnath, so that actually sucks. Fixing? Converter Beast and Meeting of Minds are both good. I'll take the Converter. Another unseal. Another chomp. Dang it. I don't know if that's gonna work out. It's probably just best to cut the Omnath, but we can splash the Atraxa since I'm already planning on splashing black and white anyways. But I didn't get enough red fixing for Omnath, so... I mean, if I run one mountain, let me see. One mountain gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources. We can get away with it, what the hell. Let's live a little. I guess the blue is also just a... Wow, actually. We're basically green splashing all 4 colors, aren't we? I have very few blue cards. How good is this Omen Hawker? It works with Urn, Burgeoning, Corruptions, and Tangled. Works with Beast. Instructor, that's probably good enough. So what can I cut then? Maybe just the Chomping Kabu. Yeah, I kind of dig this. Should be fun, if nothing else. Like 1 plains will be sufficient. We do not need 5 islands, no way. We need to make sure we go, like, at least 8 green makes sense. 1 black, 1 white, 1 red. Three white sources, that's plenty. 3, I guess we can just go up to 4 islands. Alright, should be fun. Good? I don't know, but should be fun. Let's go to our first round of this best of 3 draft with Atraxa Omnath. Alright, fun little one here in this best of 3 mom draft. We're playing 5 color nonsense. Ooh, that's a keeper. We have Seed of Hope, so we have multiple looks at a land. And we have Tracker plus Kami for a little bit of ramp, so... Seems like a reasonable enough keep to me. Oh, did not mill a land. Okay. Wow, that is extremely unlucky. That's 3 looks without finding a land. We have 17 lands in this deck. Crazy. And just like that. Extremely unlucky. Extremely unlucky. 4 hits, no land. That's crazy. You keep that hand every single time. That's not even a question. Well, I guess if I'm gonna get very unlucky, I would like to do so when my opponent has a 1, 2, 3 curve like that. I'm running 17 lands, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah, 17 lands, 40 cards. Okay, so we didn't see a single land in the first, what, 4 or 5 cards? Looks like Change the Equation can come in. That is just extreme bad luck, wow. Kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. Okay, well, look at that. And now we just easily have every single color. Perfect fixing. Let's lead on our tap land first, and we'll go Tracker turn 2. We don't need to Seed of Hope or Urn. We don't quite know what we want to hit yet. I mean, Seed of Hope likely wants to hit a spell, right? Not a land. Stasis field it? Sure, it's fine. Go land, pass, hold up the change the equation since we know they have Polychronos. And then can also Seed of Hope here. Corruption of Tawashi and Invasion of New Phyrexia. Dang. Lost two good ones there. That's too bad our opponent got rid of our portent tracker since we drew our burgeoning. Mr. Polychronos, that's fine. Ooh, nice. Let's go portent tracker plus land. Sorry, plus earn. And now we can invasion for a very large amount. 2, 4, 6, 8. We can do it for 6 if we want to. Or we could use the earn on the Polychronos next turn before they can flip it. Both valid plays. Invasion of Pyrulia. So we can chump the Polychronos if it attacks with Tracker. Good news for us is that Polychronos doesn't trample, so we don't have to be too concerned about them flipping the invasion this turn, most likely. Now, if they have a counter here, we're going to get pretty wrecked, but I'm never playing around it. Very nice. Perfect. And that, my friends, is a beating. So we can flip this into Teferi, Akosa of Zalfir. And with 6 knights, we might just give an emblem immediately. I guess we can also exile Polychronos. Sure, that's fine. They can't really attack. Yeah, they're in a really bad spot. Oh, they are going to attack. Okay. We'll just chump, let them gain 6. And now we go to here. All of these here. And I believe I have to do this for 3. To get the Polychronos. Nice. Alright, I would say they probably are going to have a really hard time winning this one when they're blue-green. Alright, nice. So, I mean, they got a free game in game 1 because we somehow missed a land, and then game 2 there was pretty nice for us. Back on the draw, I think the Wary Thespian does in fact come back in. We're going to leave the change the equation in. We're just going to cut something top-end heavy now. As Thespian's a really good blocker on turn 2, especially when we know they have like a Streetwise Negotiator. I can probably shave the Fertilid's Favor. It's fixing, but I think I have quite a bit other fixing anyways, and it's not like I need the Fertilids to like find a red. It's... Hopefully we can have a good game 3. Turn 2 tracker is ideal, though. Okay. Turn 2 tracker, turn 3 Kami of Whispered Hopes, and we are only 1 blue or red source away from being able to Omnath here. I hope they use their stasis field on that again and not on my Kami. Or rather, they use it on my portent tracker so that they don't have it for my Kami, I should say. Oh, touche. Okay, we really need our Kami not to die now. My shields are down. I can hold up change the equation next turn. Negotiator on Kami is 3 mana. Yikes. Do they have Polychronos again? That would be pretty bad. Skyline's also pretty gross. That's not the worst, though. And there's our blue. I think I have to go with Invasion of Lorwyn, though, and kill their Kami of Whispered Hope this turn. That takes away a lot of their mana. And I mean, I'm going to take a bunch of damage here, but at least that gives us a little bit of hope. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Omnath land pass. The portent tracker can block the 6/6. I can counter hopefully most relevant things here. Nice. Actually, I can probably afford to take 1 hit for 6. Alright, can't counter that one. Don't want to counter that one. So untap, float 3. Hopefully draw some spells. Great. Oh, our own Tangled Skyline is so good there. Perfect. Wow, that was one of the best possible hits. Because now we also can make a 6/6 since we have our own Kami. Phew! Okay. That was a huge draw. And with that, I think we're probably pretty far ahead. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Feeling extremely favored. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How about we do it for 9? Woo, baby! Feeling freaking great. Alright, we gave them a free win. Well, gave them a free win off that unfortunate game 1 and then rattle off the next 2. Nice stuff. Good deck. Fun stuff. Go to round 2. Let's go to game 1 of the second round. Another 1-lander, huh? Damn, that's so close. I would consider keeping this if this was a forest. It's so good if we... How many forests do I have in this deck? How many green lands do I have in this deck? This is a greedy keep. We have 8. Ah. Man, we get 2 draw steps. So unlike the very first hand I kept from round 1, this would be an extreme greed keep. We're about 25% to draw a forest off the top, and we get 2 looks at it. It's just too good. It's just too good. It's time to YOLO, my friends. Okay. 25% to hit next turn. Woo! And that's how we do it. Calculated risks. Please don't kill my portent tracker. That's fine. You can gain your 3 life. Did not find a land there, or sadly, or a true land. This is a little bit awkward, because what they can do now next turn is level up their agent and draw a card. Okay, but they're just going to go with the killing the tracker since I had the Blighted Burgeoning, so I'm okay with that. Now we can go... I can either go Kami here, or I can... Oh, I guess going Kami doesn't work because they have the Herbology Instructor and they only need 1 more land for it, so I probably go land pass. Land cycle pass, that is to say. Wow, really? Dude, they just drew perfect mana without any fixing? Okay. Well, gotta give them props on that one. Perfect mana, no fixing. Crazy. Let's add green. Seed of Hope. Hope to hit a land. Another island. Go Omen Speaker. And Kami. The Kami survives, we're going to be in a really good spot. Ah, Emoti's pretty sweet too. Into... Hey, there's some fixing for them, their own burgeoning. So this is mana of any 1 color, right? Yeah. Who can get their haymakers online first? So can I go Assailant into Atraxa here? I can, right? As long as I float the correct color, like black here. Let me go Atraxa. Now we're gonna proliferate end of turn. We can grow our Kami and uptick on their Alara. Very good. Now our Kami is out of range of them flipping the Instructor on it. Both players have drawn a... Well, they have 2?! What did they hit? Pest and Rat. Okay, that's really cool. We can just discard Fertilid's Favor here, no problem though. Like really, that doesn't do much for them, thankfully. Get to proliferate on all of these things now. I didn't want to draw a card main phase, because if they have another random discard effect... Oh! Wow! Let's see, do I have any instant I can hit to float with? I can hit Seed of Hope, so I should overfloat green here. What did they... Oh god, they got so lucky too! They hit Invasion of Fiora off the Cascade. Because if they hit any creature there, it just dies to the invasion. So sick. What a crazy game. Alright, so they're gonna wipe the board. Oh, I guess I didn't need to float until after they decided. And we flip this, draw a card. We can find any more flip effects. Ah. And they have Dispersal in their hand? My god, are you kidding? Well, it looked like they had Dispersal when we attacked the Traxa last, so... That's insane. Look at all of these invasions. 2 Invasion of Alara, Invasion of Fiora. I guess those are all rare and not mythic. It's whatever. You gotta give them props. Bad news for me is I have very little removal. So... it's gonna be hard to win if they can flip stuff. Like, if I can draw my other Corruption of Tawashi, that's probably our best out. I didn't mill it, right? And just like that, that's probably game over. So it looks like they're also... well, are they? They're kind of base green. It's gonna flip no matter what we do. Oh, yeah. Hey, Yarok is also insane in the, well, just in this format in general. Gosh, their deck is sweet too. I'd say their deck is cooler than mine, but it's less consistent from what we've seen. We have better fixing, but they have better bombs for sure. Sheesh. Yeah, they must have another, Oh, that's right, Marchesa insta-flips all of the other invasions. That's so cool. Alright, well, we'll let them have their fun before I concede. We do want to flip this, because it draws us a card before they kill it. Actually, they're down to 6 cards in their deck. Marchesa is a forced draw as well. There is a small chance that I can deck them. If I draw like Invasion of New Phyrexia and just make a bunch of chump blockers, there is a small chance of surviving. Oh, okay, maybe actually now there's not. That's a little bit too much action. Seed of Hope into Invasion? Nope, 2 lands. Alright, GG's. Okay, 2 5-color decks going at it. Theirs is definitely more 5-color than mine is. This is going to be a matchup where Change the Equation and even Artistic Refusal are worth bringing in. Just the double counter. Doesn't look like Thespian's necessary here. We can just go for late game survivability. We can cut the favor. My concern is that they have stronger cards than me. Right? The only thing I have is going for me is that my deck should be more consistent. But, I mean, we don't kill the opponent very quickly, so... we give them a lot of time to find all of their important spells, plus the fixing to cast them. Like, this is a keeper hand. This is not bad. We have 2-drop into Preening Champion turn 3 if we want. Well, I guess I have to hit an island. Mill the Traxa and a Plains. I think we take the Atraxa and get greedy. Okay, we go land, pass, cycle Tidal Tear to grab an island, and then we just go with turn 3 Preening Champion. Oh, they have a lot more duels than I thought, so maybe they did have good fixing. Refusal here is great, but we have to sandbag it. We can't just fire this off on, like, the first invasion of Alara we see. Oh yeah, here we go. Looks like they've got a really good draw. There's all their colors. That pest is insane in their deck from all of the battles that we saw. Rat. I'm a black short of casting Atraxa, but I think we... No, I kind of need Atraxa to win. We don't need the Herbology Instructor. Even though I can't cast Atraxa yet, I think that makes sense. I'm gonna go Skyline and tap out, and if they cast something that I wanted to refuse, so be it. I just don't have enough pressure if I pass and hold up refusal. I'm only attacking them for 2, so... Not gonna be surprised if we see something scary here, but I think that's the play I have to make. Thankfully that wasn't too bad. Okay, that was fine. Still missing black for Atraxa. I will play out the land even though we might loot. That's fine. I'm going to trade that with my 5/5. Kami's good. They're not animating their 2/2, so I think they have Invasion of Fiora. Which I'll probably go for a counter on. Oh, right, they can just flip their dude and kill my Kami. Sure. Well, I guess that was going to be inevitable. It's either that or they kill my flyer. Mountain draw, of course. God, I don't see me winning this game. They're eventually going to play some Haymaker. I think I just counter that thing. It's like, what am I waiting for? Yeah, let's pitch the Seed of Hope and still keep the Atraxa. I'm going to take 7 damage here. There it is. There it is. Wonderful draw. I think I'm gonna go for card advantage here instead. So 2 invasions of Alara, invasion of Fiora. Let's go ahead and run into it. Nice. That is exactly the card we were looking for. Oh, that's fine. So they don't have them in their hand then. I still don't want to overcommit though. think running out of tracks is wrong when I have this much card advantage. 16 cards left. Yeah. Can animate a 4/4, draw 2 more cards. Okay, that's fine. 1 card left. Let's see. Assailant on the 2/2 looks really good here. Alright, and so they probably have the Invasion of Fiora in their hand. Let's put a counter on their invasion, say go. Force it out if they have it. If they don't, they die. They milled 2 invasions of Alara with their Unsealed Necropolis. I'm really surprised they didn't get back their Overgrown Pest. Overgrown Pest would have dug for that Invasion of Fiora unless they're trying to bait me. I think I need to represent lethal damage by playing out the Omen Hawker here. Okay, woo! Think we might have got a little bit lucky there. You know what? I probably should be bringing in like these Wildwood Escorts versus them. Doesn't that seem correct? Because these games are grindy. In fact, I kind of want to bring in Unsealed and Necropolis too. When we know they have Wrath. Even bringing in Halo Charge Scab seems alright. Like, the Assailant is specifically good for Kami, but... I think Kami as just a 3-mana 1/1 fixer is okay. Like, maybe I can cut the Omen Hawker here too. Let's just cut a lot of our low end. I'm going to cut the Herbology Instructor. I'm going to bring in the Halo Charge Scab, the Unseal, and I think 1 Escort. I guess I'm going to cut 1 Seed of Hope for Fertilid's Favor again. Being on the draw might actually be correct in this matchup, crazy. I mean, they did have a quote-unquote aggressive draw in game 1, but I don't think that's the norm. Yeah, that hand's great. Okay, there's a very, very good one. Invasion of New Phyrexia here is one of our best because what it does is not only puts out a ton of pressure on the board, but it's only at the investment of 1 card. Right? So they might have to, like, wrath the individual Invasion of New Phyrexia. Oh man, we drew the Kami of Whispered Hopes too here. Alright. Well, now we're going to go Kami into Seed of Hope end of turn, into hopefully Omnath. Okay, we can just hard cast that. Oh, I should not have attacked for 1. I should have floated 1 mana with Omnath. Whoops. Turn 5 Invasion of Alara. And they're going to disperse my Omnath. It's pretty good. Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't float 1 mana then. I mean, let's just do it for 5. We basically have an ideal hand, maybe missing one of our counter magic spells. But doing this really sticks it to them. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We force them to Wrath. They don't have a removal spell. That's really bad for them. Alright, float 1. Draw an extra. Let's see, they can pump that up to a 4/4. Let's get our Converter Beast online, because we can also hold up the activation. Pass. My hand is super stacked. Float instead of animate. Alright, and here we go. Is that an elf? It is. Non-elf creature. So we can animate 1 this turn and draw a card off of Corruption Trigger, and then 1 on their turn if we want to, or probably more realistically just float. I can't attack because they have 8 mana up for double pump. Yeah, let's go! Woo! That was good. Yeah, so sideboard change there was really nice. Because both players are just going for the heavy hitters, I think it was really, really wise to just bring in more top-end cards. Alright, we are 2-0. Can we get a trophy with this here 5-color deck? It would be a lovely feeling. Let's go to the next round. Third round here of this best of 3 mom draft with our 5-color fun. We're on the play. Missing a blue source, but that hand is fantastic. We've got turn 2 Seed of Hope if we don't find one of our 2-drops. The Kami in hand. I guess that is our blue source if we don't draw blue, but blue is one of our most represented colors. Uh-oh. Are we just going to be versus straight up red-black? Get the red-black sacrifice beatdowns. I have a feeling if I play this Kami out, it might not survive. Ooh, bad. I mean, good to get through all of that junk, but not what we want to see. This is actually a hand where... Oh, I guess I'm missing blue either way if the Kami dies. I was going to say Omnath is more castable, but it's not. Okay, no kill, please. No touchy. Just play a random creature that does nothing. No, no touchy. That's annoying. But on the bright side, at least I can now make the Kami a 3/3 here. Oh. That's going to be a better play. Nice draw off the top there for us. Get the Corruption online turn 4. Wow, very good. And now we're even just okay if they go, like, land, level up their agent, attack for 3, and draw a card. Fantastic hit. I think the 3 5-mana enchantments in this deck are really the things that bring it together. The double Corruption of Tawashi for huge card advantage, and the Skyline for life gain and some ways to block relevant flyers. Alright, so let's main phase this, draw a card. bad. Hmm. We have a lot of good draws. We also have a lot of bad draws. Any land, bad draw. Any way to produce a thing that flips, good draw. I do not mind that. Given my hand was not very good, that is to say. That's not terrible. Hit him for a good chunk. Get our blue source besides the Kami. They will get to flip their invasion of Eldraine here, but whatever. Rankle and Torbran. Okay. That's probably going to get killed by our Urn of Godfire. Oh, they're not even a... So they're going to leave back blockers? I guess they're going to... Wait, I don't know what's going on here. They wouldn't leave back their gorilla if they're making both players sack a creature, right? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter, because the first strike would have killed the gorilla anyways. Milled my land and Omnath. I'm gonna put their Death Toucher back on top, maybe. To block my assailant. Oh, they're getting the Spell Spear. So our plan here is just to earn the Rankle. So that's a little bit of punishment. By waiting, I let them flourish their Rankle. Okay, that was kind of bad. Guess there was no point in me waiting. Was there? Maybe it was fine to wait. Let's activate main phase in case we draw something else we can cast. I mean, I don't think it was too bad that I did the Urn on their turn when I could have done it on my turn, because in the end they would have only just had to sack their 2/2 artifact instead, so it wasn't like that much of a downside. Just a little bit annoying. Second Corruption of Tawashi. Let's draw that. Or Invasion of New Phyrexia. Or this looks like a matchup where bringing in the Unsealed and Acropolis is probably going to be worth it. Okay, that might not be bad. Dang it. Well, it was a good draw, but I'm not gonna just run out my hand. I think the only way we're going to win this game is by chaining one of our other incubate producers, in which case we want to run out of our lands anyways. Because it's very possible we end up drawing multiple cards, right? If I draw Corruption of Tawashi, I play it, I animate, I draw 2. I might need to play land and spell. Oh, blah. Okay, well, that's bad. My odds of winning this game are now very low, I would think. Why didn't they level that up and attack with everything? Yeah, they should have definitely leveled that thing up. Alright, so we go trade. Trade. Take 7. They can almost kill me this turn, but not quite. And once it goes to my turn, they can't sack the fairy anymore. But that won't do it anyways, so GG's. Okay, straightforward red-black. Bring in, change the equation. And maybe unseal. Take out the Hawker, take out Favor, perhaps. I don't think this is going to be a great matchup for us. I think they're probably going to be able to put on too much pressure before we can stabilize, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, let's go to game 2 of the 3rd and final round. Be on the play. And that hand is great. That's a turn 2 Portent Tracker, turn 3 Converter Beast, if all goes well. The drinks. Ooh, that is almost a turn 3 Omnath. If I rip my mountain off the top... No, that doesn't work either. Wow, they didn't even think about that. I don't think that was the right choice. I don't have a red source. Yeah, I think they just blindly took it. Huh, okay. That's great for us. That's funny. They saw Omnath, they were like, no! That might cost them the game. That's fine. They get to rummage, draw 2. Okay, what did they discard? A Furnace Gremlin? Sure. No blocks, you can hit it down to 3. You should attack here. You know I have Corruption of Tawashi in my hand, which I'm more likely to play out than just animating the 5/5. Nice. Corruption MVP. It's fine. Discards Invasion of Eldraine. Alright. So let's flip our 5/5 here. That's great. Attack for 5, say go. So we get to untap the land that has Burging on it, flip our 4/4, draw another card. It's So good, so good. I guess they have a deadly derision or something, but... Make him do it. That's fine. Actually, you know what I think I like doing here instead, maybe? Flipping the 2/2. It accomplishes the same thing, but now if they want to use a removal spell to flip their invasion of Mercadia, they're using a removal on a 2/2 instead. I'm actually going to block the... or hopefully trade with the lifelinker, I guess. Stop the annoying 2/2 from bashing in. Okay. So start off by flipping here and drawing a card. Okay, now we can Seed of Hope. Land, Tranquil Cove. Good to be rid of those, I guess. Floating Green, Wary Thespian. Jeez, that's a lot of garbage in a row. Flourishing here? Final Flourish or whatever? Yep, that's fine. They sacked their Scrounger instead of their artifact. Go land, second tracker, and then use this tracker to uptick on the invasion. I mean, they have a bunch of cards in their hand. I don't have much going on anymore. Like, just maybe Rankle here and flip their invasion of Mercadia is kind of annoying, for example. And naturally they have it. They might make a treasure here. I would not be surprised if they do that. Yeah. It's also not a great draw. Okay. We're starting to fall behind here, friends. We had a good initial opening draw, and they even took the wrong card from us. Like, we would be very dead if they had left Omnath in our hand, I think. Given that they had removal for it anyways. They would have stopped me from doing anything early. Second corruption off the top, one time. How hard is that to get? No plays. So because that has first strike, I can't actually attack into it with my 4/4, otherwise they can discard a card to the Flame Right. And make it a 4/4 first strike. I'm not going to counter that. I don't think killing my 4/4 is all that relevant. Not with the current position of things. Will I find a better target? Maybe not. I think it's good to wait. Ooh, Skitherix. That is a 3-turn clock. Well, there would have been nothing I could have done about that one anyway. Oh, they didn't give it haste? I guess they're holding up regen. That makes sense. That's a good start. That is a good start for us. Milled Atraxa, and we have the Omnath. Okay. So I think we're actually supposed to get the Omnath online. Oh, I guess I can do both, can't I? With the trackers and the treasure. I should still be able to hold open, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should still be able to hold open the change the equation as well. Oh, and Omnath holds the floating mana anyways. That worked out. Okay. Game got interesting again. If they have another Shatter, I can counter that. Cannot... Wait, I can. That's 2 or less. Very nice. That will work. We're still losing to Skitherix, don't get me wrong. That's a good start. Yeah, I can't block. If they want, they can activate the Flame Right and put me on a 2-turn infect clock. I need them to get scared. I need them to not attack here. Damn it. Alright, they did not pump though, so they're holding up regen. That makes sense. Hey, that's a good draw. Good enough, anyways, for now. Because they don't have access to double... I didn't miss lethal by killing the Rankle right now, because they can make 2 tokens. Because they don't have access to double black right now. So if they attack with Skitherix, we can block with our Atraxa. And then either they regenerate, we use Urn, or they don't regenerate, we trade. Assuming they don't find a second swamp, or rather, second double black activation. Oh, wait, can they attack with Rankle and Skitherix? Does that work? Maybe they can. Just the Rankle. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't let that hit me either, right? No, they didn't, so... This is because we have Omnath. We just overfloat all of our mana. Now we have infinite. We have 15 black. This is a silly game. If they find removal for Atraxa, we lose. Don't do it. I'm not even sure what I have left in my deck. Oh, we have Invasion of New Phyrexia. Yes. Okay, so that is the #1 card. Because that puts them on a 2-turn clock. We cast it. If they don't do something, we win. Oh, they're gonna multi-shoot it, huh? I see. And they're holding up regeneration here. Alright, I'm gonna kill the Flame right then instead of Rankle and Torbran. I think that card's more relevant than Rankle and Torbran on this current position. I did that at the end of turn so that they couldn't activate it again. Now, the downside about making that play right there is now that my Urn is gone, now they know they can tap out more mana. Or they're probably more comfortable tapping out more mana, I should say. I do think I need to chump here. If I don't chump now, then I die next turn to it. So, Invasion of New Phyrexia, that's our out. And at this point... Okay, that can hit it. 2 out of 8. Ah. Bricked. There's somewhere how I can give this extra power. If I could make the Herbology Instructor 4 power... I need to attack here for Surveil. Oh, wait, I can flip the Herbology Instructor and draw a card with Corruption of Tawashi. So let's trade here, get the Surveil. If we find the Invasion of New Phyrexia on top, then we can win. Okay. Wow, found the line. Very nice. Dude, hello. They're probably wondering what the hell is going on here. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. All right. 26 2/2s. They need to find 2 infect damage. Woo! Let's get it. Game 3. What a freaking game. What a freaking game. I'm wondering if I need to bring in, like, Halo Charge Scab as a backup Invasion of New Phyrexia if they make me discard it or whatever. I think that's probably right. I kind of want to bring in the counter as well, but they're going to be the one pressuring me early, so I'm not even sure that's correct. You know what? Disturbing Conversion also turns off both Rankle and Skitherix. I guess that's something I should have brought in already. Let's take out the Assailant. And I guess 1 seed of hope. Okay. Crazy, crazy clutch that one out. Game 3. What will it be? Never gonna mulligan that hand. Oops. Why did they oops? Island Mountain. Okay. That could be a turn for Omnath. I find a white source, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty bad for us if they just flip the Thallid. That's a really good draw. Have to keep the urn. That's fine. Take 2, yep. No! Oh, no, no, no. This game might be over fast. This game might be over super quickly. Oh, you can't take any of those. If Omnath sits on the battlefield... Remember, this is not damage, this is infect, so I go to 16 life for poison. Not what we're looking for. So we can use the Urn of Godfire as a 1-turn fog. Use the urn on the Skitherix, make them regenerate, which would remove it from combat. Ugh. Destroy target non-elf creature. Ah, that doesn't say that can't be regenerated or whatever. We're so close. This is how we lose, friends. Maybe they tap out a little bit of black. Maybe they don't leave up double regeneration. I don't know why they would ever do that, but maybe they leave up double regeneration, or they don't leave up double regeneration. Maybe they play another black card here. Tap out. Alright, we got 2 looks. We need conversion. Or a way to have pumped our instructor. I guess I can still technically draw Tangled Skyline here off of this. Dang it. No outs, right? Damn, any other creature but Skitherix, and I think we have a good chance. But unfortunately for us, that's not going to be it. Too strong. Good game. Alright, well, that really is brutal. We were so close. I mean, that second game was really clutch, but Skittles just a little bit too good. Can't be too unhappy with the 2-1 with this deck, because that was super sweet, and yet we had some really good games, but GG's, friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.